Hello everyone. I hope you're having a lovely week. I wanted to do a live session this week, but then somehow this week has been like really busy. So I thought let me just make a small video and put it up because I had to do it. Because this week I wanted to talk about my dad. Father's Day just went by and this is a dedication from me to my dad. He's the blessing that I thank for every day since the day I remember. So, there are 10 life lessons which my dad taught me and which till date have been like really helpful for me. So, let's come to the first. The first is that you matter. So, he was there for me in each and everything. He used to take time out for every question of mine, be it as silly as or as childish as it can be, to a big problem that I used to get, I used to go to him for answers to. So he used to be there. The time that he gave me, you know, made me feel so important. The second thing, where you are is not where you have to be. My dad came from a very modest beginning, but he didn't stay there. He went into the army, kept upgrading himself personally and professionally, and achieved accolades. The third, true strength is in character. It is just not always about physical strength. More often than not, it is much more than that. In every situation we faced individually or as a family, he remained my source of strength. And looking at him, I and my sister learned how to be strong mentally. The fourth point that he always said is your worth is not about the things you achieve, but the lives that you touch. So, my dad actually accomplished a lot through his life, but his focus was or is still always on people. He always found ways, different ways, to touch people's lives. I'm not surprised that he is one of the most loved friends, most loved boss, and the most loved uncle to people around him. The fifth point is there are times when you should be stubborn. And stubbornness not in a negative meaning, but stubbornness that accompanies determination in achieving something that is so important to you that you cannot imagine your life without it. Sometimes it takes more of an emotional and a spiritual strength to keep going despite the obstacles that you face. The sixth lesson is save and invest at least 10% of your income. My dad would always save 10% of his salary and he used to invest that money so that we had a future which is secure. That's something which he always told us. Save before you spend so that you have that kind of a lump sum amount and in a way you don't then have to work for money. Since you're not insecure, you have enough money that you can concentrate on everything else. The seventh, you have to learn to love yourself, admire yourself, and value yourself. If you ever feel like you don't measure up, know that others feel the same too. But everyone has that somebody who will see their true beauty. Be that somebody for yourself. He always says that, till date, remember that whatever you do, you will always be the best for us. The eighth thing is winning is not as important. What's more important is showing up. My dad always says, it's okay if you don't win. We are proud of you because you showed up. Sometimes you may fall short, but showing up in life, especially to things that may seem overwhelming, is what counts. The ninth is let your actions speak more than your words, louder than your words. Be humble. There is no reason to be boastful. Tenth, and the last, is listen more than you speak. He always said most of the problems would never arise only if we had time to listen. Listen, not to respond, but to understand. Such beautiful lessons. My dad taught me so much about life in the day to day conversations that happen between us, the day to day life that we lead. He showed us by example, and he still does. At 41, I still look up at to him. You know, he is my role model, he is an idol, and he is always my hero and always remains so. He will always be my father, my dad, and I can't be more proud than this fact. Thank you, Dad, for everything. Thank you so much, and I love you.